Look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the New York Giants. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready! 90 Wolf!
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Get it!
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The former number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Here's a give to Barkley. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Down! 18 Gator! Here we go!
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Regular! 53 win now!
Hey, watch it!
Hey, exit!
That's mine.
Shadow!
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Jamie Collins in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Dorsett on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. So the Patriots coming out now. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line. Wait, set. 53. Let's go on. No, 66. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check, 93's the mic. 93. Bravo. I'm coming. Alert.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Sack, baby.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean reins and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Coming, 41's the mic. Watch the curve.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line. Let's go. 30 base. Hey, echo.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, team six.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. Looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here's Dorsett. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 50. Check 99. Check 99. Check 93.
Let's go!
Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
Shadow!
Nickel.
Regular!
Brady gives to Michelle. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
The New England Patriots remain consistent on offense with a stable of running backs. They added Sony Michel, the 31st pick of the draft in 2018, to that stable at the University of Georgia, mainly for his ability to run inside the tackles and add a little thump to their game.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Wide. Get wide.
Under a second.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That was a really nice play, being able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
That's it. Big hit.
The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line. Let's go now. 18 Gators.
Crunch time, defense.
Now Jones. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing Jones. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 2-yard line.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 98 yards, and the Patriots add on to their lead. The point after try for Gostkowski. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
New York set to take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And an alley to run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards, a 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's 2nd down. His first half struggles continue. He has yet to complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is, because I don't see anything wrong with him physically. Maybe he's a little amped up to begin with. Would have thought he would have settled down by now. I think someone's got to get in his ear, got to be a psychologist a little bit, and get him back on track.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, New York.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Get him!
Alpha.
Now Jones to throw on second down. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. To throw on 3rd down. Jones. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's Brady. Throw left side, complete to Harry. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Hey, ball 66.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Left side, it's Dorsett. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, 66.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point try for Gostkowski. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Jones caught right side. Tate. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dante Hightower in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Check it, reload!
Now a play fake. Brady. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, Alabama. Alpha. Hey, orbit. Alpha.
Here's Brady to throw. Over the middle, Dorsett. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Everyone, you got 4 down. 36.
Hey, check it.
Banjo.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And able to find Dorsett. Oh, he's got a little Philip Dorsett by himself. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots continue to roll. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready? 8, read.
Hey, eat.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. 30. And a cut to the right and some open. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, we are. All right, here we go. 450.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. 33 yards that time.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Single in the slot. 12 to 9, 12 to 9. Tight ends on the loose.
Easy. Alert. Shift.
Check 24, check.
Hey, Alabama.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Edelman was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Wait, set. Wide, 20. 72. Hey, Haywood.
Bunch it.
Ozzy. Check 53. Hey, hot. You. 72.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Tight end right. 4 down. Hey, alert 3.
Go bandit.
On 2nd down, Michelle. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Hey, wahoo. Hey.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
Mike's 59. Yo.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Mike the 59. 3 buzz. Deuce.
They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I hope that...
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots are pouring it on. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that will extend this big lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 90 Wolf.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come down.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Scott Simonson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will get them one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 20. They begin with Michel on the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. No chance. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Alert.
Check, 93's the mic.
Brady now to throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9.
50. Buzz. Ozzy.
41's the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
Hey, exit.
He don't want it. Over. Roy.
Let's go.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Any day.
Sugar.
From the gun, Brady. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
The Giants
Let's go.
Let's do it. At their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
They're running it.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got it.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Hey, that Green 80.
I'm here all day. Slam, slam, slam.
On 1st down, Michel. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And it's Michel once again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 14 yards. And the Patriots continue to roll.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Got it.
25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
It's been a long day for you.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
25 to Mike. We're going
Here's Jones. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
On the run, it's Barkley. Finding room at the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Check. 53.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Watch the safety creep.
Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. I got you, baby. I got you. I got you.
Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Check three. Check three. Check three.
They'll run on first down. Michelle, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
It's our field. It's our field.
Again, it's Michelle. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He's going to take a shot for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The toss out to Barkley. Oh, good move. And some room to maneuver. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
40. 29. Alpha.
Check 37. Check 37.
No, 66.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Balfour.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Mike's 50. Easy.
Rabbit, 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 rabbit.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
We want this.
Check it.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alec Ogletree. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The Giants on third down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to go, and it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Pats, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.